when you understand it more and how important it is to your mate, then you'll try more. And that's what my intention is to try to do more.
What's a reset for us? Like, what do you say? Because Keeper asked a question earlier. She said, what do you do if I've given grace? Like, how does it work in the reverse? So what's a safe way to be like, and if you're telling your partner to be patient with you in something, but they're not showing the same?
Reciprocation?
Yeah, what is a safe way to say it?
Well, most of the time, you don't say it nicely when you know.
And I think approach is everything.
Yeah.
Like I do get and understand, obviously if you, for instance, if you said it multiple times, that's understandable that if it's something that you have to bring back up again, it's going to come out a lot more rougher.
Yeah.
Then
I'm direct, so all of my stuff
like.
come out
However,
crazy.
I do feel like even in that, the approach is everything. Because if you're on 10 and I'm getting 10, my natural
is the response
is fight or flight. Yeah. So it's like, okay,
So you get on the
10,
defense.
so I'm gonna give you 12.
I think
And now it's an
anybody-
argument over something that's just as simple. So I think it's
It's not that simple if I gotta say it 12 times.
Right.
But we've
I agree,
also,
but
we've also
the
talked
approach
about
is still everything, though. The approach is still everything.
I guess, but I just feel like so many times you're not gonna get the same temperament every single
That's what
time.
I'm saying. So when if you're the one that's giving it 12 times and the person receiving it is getting that level 10 the 12th time, where is the? I guess I'm just saying, where do you?
But
draw?
like you said if you're giving it 10 all the time.
No, I'm saying
No, not all the time,
I'm
but it's
saying that this.
What's the reset?
Yeah.
I think that depends on a couple. Like you're gonna have to, you know how to communicate with that. Well, you may know how to
Maybe not.
communicate,
What?
but
You know them
I think that
well,
depends
but
on
I
that
think
person.
I think what happens to Doty's point, if the approach is, because it don't matter how you say it. I know we've been back and forth. If you come to me, and in my mind, I'm giving you 120%. As a sacrifice, and I believe both parties feel that I'm giving you everything I got. But that one particular incident, you catch me off guard. When I'm thinking I'm at 120, and you be like, basically, shoot, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? So that's a hard good punch.
It's
So
how you bring it to the table.
Yeah.
Like if you, I'm like as to taking it from Trev. I'm in my mind. I'm at 120, and you come in and you be like, nah, you actually, but you bring it at a level 10 because you've been saying it so much. Then all right, now that I know my 120 is at like 30, well here we go with some more stuff that I feel like you ain't doing.
Yeah, that's
and that's
So
that's
now
usually-
it's, I think.
But at that point, you asked the question to her. What is
no.
it that I'm
He didn't ask no question.
No,
she
listen.
came in with a concern.
Yeah.
No,
He didn't ask no question.
But acknowledge her concern.
Take accountability.
If that was the case, you should have came with your concern then, not bring it up then.
But-
Acknowledge
Take
hers.
accountability.
Let's take that first.
Take accountability.
Okay.
And
But
listen,
how do you
not
know
to
when you
respond.
come in that what you about to be I just got work. I ain't
know what I
coming in no count. I come in to get a shower, something to eat, and lay my behind down.
You
But
go
do y'all
straight
hear though the background of what we're saying? We're
No,
saying
no,
but I'm saying we're telling the person on this side, make all the concessions for this side.
Yeah.
Understand our background. Understand what we saw growing up. Understand this. Understand. And whenever it comes to here, it's like.
But how you bring it to the table, baby? I know you trying your hardest.
But again, the concession is all happening on
I'm
this side.
not coddling you after I've
I don't-
told you
I don't
20
think-
times that something needs
I just
to be
want,
done.
I want to know
Okay,
where the mutual
okay,
concessions
so
happen. That
check
was
this
my
out.
question.
Yes, but check this
It
out.
has to be some mutual concessions.
Because that could go either way, right? Because the man could come in and say, I told you 10 times too.
Correct.
Or if you're in,
Are you
Yeah.
gonna take the same way?
you know what I'm saying?
Correct.
But if I come to you with that energy, are you going to receive it the same way?
And be honest. Exactly.
There
Exactly.
we go. There we go.
That might, oh yeah, it happens.
Now we
one
could.
time.
Oh, it
I'm
happens.
pretty sure that's the case.
Yeah, it happens.
Tell me something you done told
Yeah.
me.
We're not going to start right now.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
We are in a
Tell me
live
something you told me 10 times.
We will.
But now we
But
could.
so there you go. Yeah.
We gonna lower them
So now ask that same question.
all the way
Where is
down.
the concession?
Yeah.
Because if I come at you as a man,
Yeah.
Now remember, the protector, the provider, and all that. If I come at you as the protector, the provider, and all, and I say, look, God dog it, I done told you this 10 times. Your mind's thinking, first of all, who the hell you think you talking to? You know, I was with the kids last night, and I was with and I just, you know what I'm saying?
Now we both at that.
Communication is back there.
And in your
And
mind,
especially what Trey was saying, you thought you was at 100 being,
Yeah.
and then he come in and knock you down. Where you think you gonna be at?
So it just needs to be an agreement in all relationships at some point
To
to
have.
listen, to hear, not listen to respond.
Yeah.
And there
Correct.
should be
That
a
part.
reset. There should be a spot at some place where everybody has an opportunity to exchange thoughts and conversation. Question. But it should not be like, if I'm coming and I'm bringing something to you, sharing, it just needs to be that. It doesn't need to be, and sometimes I get what you're saying, Trev, about you just got off and it's, you got a whole bunch of, and you went through a lot. But sometimes my emotions, whatever I went through, I've been waiting all day to put this on the person I feel like is my person. And it can't wait for you to get anywhere but me on the door.
but emotional as a concern for a need in the world versus an attack
So-
to that person
So saying
is two
though
different
to me-
things, right?
But to say to me, if that were the case, baby, I know you need to talk about this.
Yeah.
Let's take 10 minutes, 15 minutes
Right.
when we get home. I'm gonna take my shower first.
How
I'm
it's
gonna get
delivered.
you.
Just say, give me 5 minutes.
So back to what
How
you're
it's
saying,
delivered.
we need to work on is the delivery.
Delivered.
Yeah.
But
So
men
important.
work on the
That's
same
Both-
thing.
both
That's what I'm
sides,
saying.
both sides.
So
That was definitely-
It's
can you
delivered.
just,
Right.
I want to hear you. I want to make sure I'm fully there and listening and present.
Right.
But I done had a day too.
Yeah.
So
That take the
let's
tension.
take 10 minutes.
But
Take the tension
you
down.
have to be, so to your point, I love it. To your point, you have to be healthy enough. You have to been
Agreed.
in the crock pot enough
Agreed.
to say, okay, I'm because I think every day we all come home with something. It ain't